Hey, what up y'all, it's me your boy Lil D coming at you from the den with another nursing video. And actually today isn't a full nursing video, but it is based off of Nurse Little D. And if you've seen the title, I self-published a book on Amazon, and I'm going to take you through from start to finish on how I went about doing that. This is my sample copy, so you'll notice that it says not for resale, but the book is actually live on Amazon now, where you could order it for $9.99. And yeah, I'm gonna walk you through from the beginning, where I started from my storyboard, to the end where I finally got it published on Amazon where people can actually buy it. But before we get into that, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe. I post nursing related videos 2 times a week here on this channel, Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you haven't done that, you can go ahead and do that now. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can be alerted anytime I post a new video. It really helps. But yeah, I am so excited. This is a character that I've been drawing for years, and it actually originated from me at work just drawing my character. I've always been drawing this face, but actually drawing him in full scrubs. I had this character and I ended up putting him up on our corkboard, and I told my coworker, wouldn't it be cool if I wrote a book about him? And that's where the whole premise of Nurse Little D came from. The title Nurse Little D is based off the YouTube channel here. Hey, what up y'all, it's your boy Lil D. So that's where I got that from. But yeah, let me show you the storyboard and how I started. So I thought the best way to start was to create a storyboard, the same way that they do in movies, to kind of map out everything. That way I could get the story down, I could kind of get a sense of what pictures I wanted on what page, and that's exactly what I did. So I went to the store, bought this poster board, posted the picture up. This was the only thing I had up here originally, and then slowly started piece by piece and started asking friends and family for feedback on where I should make adjustments in the story and punctuation. And yeah, after putting together the storyboard, I really wanted to get a visual of what this was all gonna look like, so I drew out the hospital for starters, and this is kind of based off of my own hospital. Now, I have a completely different picture in the book because I didn't want it based off of that hospital, but I just really wanted to get a sense of what it would all look like. Now, the drawings were coming out cute, but I knew I wanted them to be more digital, and I wasn't going to be drawing them just on paper and scanning them in. So that's when I went out to Best Buy and picked up an iPad, and then quickly went over to Apple. Everything was still pretty closed down, but I was able to get an Apple Pencil before they closed, and I did all my drawings, as you can see here, on Procreate. Writing out the book was rather easy, but for a little inspiration, I did have my boyfriend rent me a lot of books from the library. That way I could go through and kind of get a sense of how the stories go, especially because I wanted this to be more of a picture book with an easy premise. The part that took me the longest, but was actually the most fun, was drawing on Procreate and learning all the different styles. Now, this did take me several months. I can't even tell you exactly how many months, but many hours of me just fidgeting with the pictures to get them how I wanted them to look. And at some point, once I finished the last picture, I had to just quit messing with every picture and just say that I was done, and I think it turned out really cute. A little behind the scenes on what I'm working on right now. So I have my book here on Procreate. I wrote the book and made the illustrations 11 by 8.5. Well, now I'm trying to get them over into the self-publishing program here on Amazon, and it's supposed to only take 5 minutes. It's actually taking me a lot longer than 5 minutes, trust, because you can't print. This is 11 by 8.5, just a standard piece of paper. They don't print books in this size, especially long ways, so I'm having to scale everything down to 8.25 by 6, but then you have to take into consideration that I have photos, so I have to adjust it a little bit more and then resize my images, and it's taken a few hours at this point, but this is kind of where I'm at. I do have the cover uploaded finally and the back page, so I think I'm getting the hang of it, but it's taking much more than 5 minutes. I was finally able to format the book into the PDF Word file that they wanted to. So now I uploaded it into Amazon, and I'm waiting for it to process, and then I can go through the final run through of all the pages and make sure everything lines up, especially with there being pictures, this being a picture book, I need to make sure, because part of the edge is going to be cut off on each picture, that it's not cutting off any of the characters or any of the words. I was feeling really anxious for a minute because it was taking a lot longer than they said it was going to, but yeah. Gosh, I spoke way too soon. I gotta redo the cover. The character is cut off here, so I need to move these two more this way. And then this margin looks okay. This is gonna be the spine. But then the main character, I need to move him back more. So, oh my gosh. An issue I was having at this point is that I chose a size for my book that Amazon does not offer through printing. So my original book was going to be the size of a normal piece of paper, open it up, because I was thinking children's books are rather big. Well, they don't offer that size. These are a list of the sizes that they actually offer, and the size that I ended up choosing, although it's nice for a children's book, they don't print the size and ship it worldwide either. So this book can only be bought in the United States for some reason because of the size of the book that I chose. So one of the main recommendations that I would say is do a little bit of research before you start drawing out your book and look at the sizes that Amazon can actually provide, especially if you want to be selling your book worldwide, where I guess I can't do that anymore. There was one huge feature in Procreate that saved me though in rescaling all my pictures down to the size that I needed for Amazon, and that's the fact that you can draw in layers. And I definitely recommend this if you're drawing your own book on whether it be Adobe or Procreate, is to draw your book in layers. That way when you're looking at the margins, because you see the way they lined up with the title page, I had to grab that main character and bring him a little bit more down, and on the back I had to bring those two characters a little bit more in as well. This definitely saved me. Otherwise I would have to draw the whole picture all over again, and I don't want to do that. I finally finished formatting the book and getting it all uploaded into Amazon correctly. The title page and the back cover look like they're gonna line up pretty well. The next step is I got everything submitted, all my personal information, and I requested a proofread book. That way I can make sure that the colors and everything is inside of the margins and none of the pictures are really getting cut off where I don't want them to. But we are so close. I'm so excited to get this proofread copy and see what it actually looks like printed. I hope everything comes out crisp, but yeah, we are so close. I was a little nervous though. It actually did take a little while to get the book because the way Amazon ships out these books is print to order. So instead of me buying a bulk amount of books and having them ready to ship, Amazon, when you order it through them, they print it and then they ship it. So it could take a little bit longer, but at least this way you're not stuck with a large inventory of books. The reason I was nervous though is because I really wanted the pictures to come out vibrant. I wanted the pictures not to be blurry, because when you're editing on the software, sometimes the pictures look a tad bit blurry. But as you can see, when I got my official copy, this is me in the car and my boyfriend, I was so excited. It really does look nice and crisp, and it looks even nicer in the daylight. You can see how fine it is. This is starting to sound like a paid partnership with Amazon, which it is not, but I just want to give you guys the information for those of you looking to self-publish a book on Amazon, or a children's book more specifically on Amazon. They do let you choose the number of pages. They do let you choose the page size. You saw the way I chose the size of my book. They let you choose the finish of the cover, so I went with a glossy cover since it's for kids versus the matte cover. You could choose that as well. And from the time that I pressed submit, it only took less than 72 hours for them to review my book and get it up on the actual Amazon website. That was about it for this video. If you have any questions about my self-publishing journey on Amazon, you can leave them in the comments down below. I'm going to leave the link to the book down below as well, so you should definitely support me and order a book for $9.99. But yeah, I think that is about it. You could check out one of my other nursing related videos here. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.